What's up, everybody? It's Maxwell here, and today we are going to be doing shoulders and triceps. So we start off with dead stop, Smith machine, overhead press. This has got to be probably my favorite shoulder exercise ever. Starting with the humerus at 90 degrees of elevation, aka nerd talk for you're going to be getting some pretty pumped shoulders from doing it this way. Now, when you do it without momentum, you pause at the bottom. You're just putting all of the workload on the delts. You're making it so much more effective for the delts. And as we know, per the current literature, all heads of the delts are going to be stimulated through an overhead press. So this is the king of shoulder exercises, in my opinion. Now, the rear delts are going to be stimulated very little compared to the side and the front delts, but still, they're getting a little bit of work in there. Either way, we're getting amazing rear delt on back day through sagittal plane pulls, especially from overhead. So with that said, we already got the rear delts covered. That's why I only do front and side delts on shoulder day. And then we move on to triceps, which I'm really trying to work on, really trying to get much bigger because I want my arm measurement to increase dramatically. I'm trying to get 20-inch arms, right? This is the goal. Now, for this bulk, probably not going to happen. This next bulk coming up. But, during the cut, arms are probably going to go down to a flat 15. That's fine. 15 inches isn't bad at all if you're extremely lean. And the shape's already there. So, I mean, with that said, there's not a real concern for size in that regard whenever you already have really good insertions. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I think I got pretty good arm insertions overall, especially my biceps. But for this movement, all we're trying to do is just do a mechanical drop set. So tricep push downs, standing further away, then standing closer to the machine to just modify the strength curve, make it harder at lockout, then harder in the stretch portion. And then you turn around, do overhead extensions. That's pretty much it. All right, then we move on to side delts. We're going through the shoulder day quick, guys. I only had about 35 minutes to do shoulders. So I worked with what I got. So side raises, really just focusing on getting a good pump, honestly. Side raises, I do my best to take to failure, but it's kind of a finicky exercise for me. I have a love-hate relationship with these. The pump's amazing, but I feel like the progression sucks. You always are going to do the same weight unless you're very, very technical. So I just make sure I'm really pushing all my sets super hard. And that's pretty much it for these. I mean, I'm doing a triple drop set here. Instead of posing, I don't know when I'm actually going to do it. All right, there you go. Starting off the triple drop set. Now this is the first set of that triple. We start with 15, kind of just getting in the groove there, getting a good mind-muscle connection, trying to get fairly high-quality reps. And then when I reach failure, I do partials. And then, when I'm done with that, I drop the dumbbells, and I go down to 10. Same deal. Whole reps, and then partials. I love these in this manner. Absolutely love doing triple side raise drop sets. That's how I got my shoulders really big, in my opinion. I never did overhead press until recently, even though I think overhead press is the most superior shoulder exercise overall. Now we move on to fives. I mean, really, you're just really pushing the intensity here. That's the goal. Continuing this set, trying to get a lot of stimulating reps if possible, even if, half of them aren't necessarily stimulating. At least they're contributing to the pump, which is good. Anyway, I am going to see you guys outside in a second. I'm pretty sure the manager was telling me to, get off the bench and because it was closing time. But yeah, all right, I'll see you guys outside. All right, guys, so no pump check today because it closed right when we would have done a pump check. But I did a triple drop set on side raises, and I got to tell you, yeah, the form was sloppy, but who cares? It felt amazing. The pump was amazing. I took it to absolute, complete, and utter destroying muscle mechanical failure. I don't know. I just made that up. But you get what I mean. I trained hard.
But you guys can clearly see the pump is evident. There's some Christmas music going as we walk outside the gym. And yeah, so that's basically what's happening. I'm gonna sit on this bench, or maybe you guys will get a pump check under a street light or something. There's one right there. I drop off my phone. The more exercises you do, the less stimulus you're getting as you go on, right? The first set is way more effective than all the other sets because you can actually output the most force, have the highest motor unit recruitment, and from there get the highest, highest degree of mechanical tension. And then as you go further and further, you do more sets, you're getting less stimulus because you're getting less motor unit recruitment, you're more fatigued. And with that said, yeah, like those side raises are fun and they give you a great pump, but that last set with 5-pound dumbbells in my hand, that's not necessary. It's more so just for fun and for the pump. But I might be getting a slight, tiny bit of extra stimulus from that, but compared to the first set with 25, very minimal. Only thing I'm getting from there is a pump. I will see you guys at home for dinner. Guys, so we're at home, eating some rotisserie chicken. I gotta tell you, this is really flavorful, and it may not look it, but it is. So, I mean, this is the second meal of the day. First meal of the day was protein pancakes with chocolate chips, a little bit of syrup for some carbohydrates, and then this is just for a crap load of protein. I have a huge plate here. Later we have a protein shake, and that's it. So,